Hello, my name is Tiffany Wright, and today I'm going to be speaking to you guys about behavioral data collection and early childhood special education. The first thing I want to get into is discussing how data collection is a very great way to get into some of the positive things we can do to support our special education students. Um, and especially in an inclusive environment. Um, One of the first ones I wanted to get into is the ABC data, which helps to identify some of the behaviors and determine possible triggers and outcomes. Another form of data or another method of data is frequent recording, which documents how often specific behaviors uh, occur, and it allows teachers to manage and monitor the outcomes and the progress over time. The next one I want to get into is the Class Dojo or digital behavior tracking apps is another good way to track data, which which allows teachers to record the behaviors in real time, and also it lets them organize the data efficiently, and then you can also communicate with the parents, which is a really great thing to do with the Class Dojo and some of the other apps that they have available. Collaborating with families is a very important part of the data collection process when it comes to meetings and giving information on how the students are doing in the classroom. Um, it's a great way to keep in communication with the parents and for the parents and teachers to correspond back and forth when it comes to getting information from the families, and then also giving information to the families as well. Behavior collection data often differs depending on the age of the students. Um, Birth to preschool, teachers primarily focus on observing the development and the milestones of um, that age range. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, but they also focus on the social interaction and the communication skills when it comes to the younger babies birth through preschool. Kindergarten through third grade, teachers collecting data is more structured around behavioral data related to the classroom participation and the tasks being completed, how they're interacting with their peers, and how those relationship dynamics are functioning in the classroom. Um, Other things like self-regulation and their academics are some of the things that are being focused on in the classroom when it comes to the students within the age range of kindergarten through third grade. Um, a lot of data collected with that group will be based around um, sometimes longer observations and collaborations with special education students. I'm sorry, with special education teachers. Therapists and the families are all going to be involved when it comes to uh, collecting data on the students and the school, the primary uh, age range, or grades. Um, Sometimes when collecting data, you will need to go back and look at some of the data, because some things will need to be modified for the students depending on some of the levels and progress that's being made, and decisions like that can be very helpful. It's very appropriate when supporting the students to get them to, feel more comfortable and to feel like they are being supported when it comes to doing their work and their academics. So these are some of the inclusive or exclusive educational practices that come along with the behavioral data collection in early childhood special education. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.